Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be looking at the functionality we have on LaunchMyNFT for EVM chain. In particular we're looking at Polygon, Ethereum, Fantom, Avalanche and BNB. A lot of this, the functionality you will have already seen on Solana, but there are some subtle differences. We're going to create a collection now. This is exactly the same. You go to create. I want to generate a collection, so I hit generate. And I'm going to start afresh. You see that on the collection details page, and this will be exactly the same page that you will see if you are uploading your own assets. We have some editable fields. The first one is the contract name. This is the name that will be on your contract. Probably just to keep continuity, it's best to keep it as the collection name. I am going to call everything demo. And the symbol, which is the ticker for your collection, I'm also just going to call demo. We then have the launch date. Now, the launch date I just want to set for tomorrow because I want to give myself time to set up my whitelist that I will do later. But with our EVM chain support, you actually have an end date as well. Now, the end date by default will take you 3 months in the future. However, it doesn't mean that your mint will stop and that's it. You can't do anything after 3 months. If you haven't minted out after that time, you can extend the end date. But we plug it in at 3 months for now. With EVM, we have two options. You can make it immutable or you can make it reveal later. You can't have both because obviously with the reveal later, you're going to be changing the image, which means if it's immutable, you wouldn't be able to. So you have a choice there, or you could have neither. Then you have the name of your NFT. This is what will actually appear on the NFTs, and the description. And this description is the description that will appear on the NFT, not on your collection page. We will do that when we go into manage the collection later. So I'm just going to put demo. Your mint cost, as always, I'm going to have this at 3 Matic. And then you have to, on your collection details page here, you have to specify mints per wallet. So how many mints each unique wallet can make. I'm going to leave it at 5. With the reveal later option, it works exactly the same way as Solana. Go ahead and look at our reveal later video if that's the type of collection you want to do. With immutable, be very careful. Once you've flicked that switch, you cannot make any changes to your images or metadata, even in the tiniest of mistake. If you do click reveal later, or even if you don't, if you want to make it immutable later, there is a section in your manage collection that you can do that. But for now, I'm going to leave it off. We're going to click next and we come to the generator page. I'm going to pull in just our standard input images that we have on the website. As always with our collection generator, we've got some fields to fill in. So the number to generate, I want 50 in my collection. I want the output to be PNG. I don't want to include rarity. I'm going to go ahead and set up my rarity percentage for each layer. Well, first of all, I'm going to drag my layers into order. My background is first, then I have my face, then I have my accessory, the mouth, left eye, right eye. On the background, I want all of this has to add up to 100%. So common, I want 50%. Legendary, that's the rarest of them all. I just want 1%. Rare, I will take as 29%. And then super rare at 20. If I've done my maths right, that should equal 100. And you do that for every layer. If you want to not have sometimes a certain layer appear, you can adjust it in the layer percentage here. If I only want mouths to appear 90% of the time, I can take that down to 90, and then some of my images won't appear with a mouth. You can check them on your preview page. There's one without a mouth. Okay, once you're happy with that, we generate. Now, because I'm using the generator section, it's asking me to upload already. That's absolutely fine. You can just go ahead and pull in your unzipped output folder. I would always recommend that you just check everything first though to make sure it's okay. I've done that already. If you were just uploading your own assets, you would have the same screen here. You would drag in one folder and inside have either your images and your metadata that you would have made yourself, or the images only, and you can add the metadata on site. I'll show you that shortly. So I will drag in my output folder. There we go. Now have a look at them. You can have a look at your images, make sure everything is all right on the attributes. If there was something you wanted to change, you can edit it at this stage by clicking the pencil. And if I wanted to, say I've made a mistake in the metadata and the face was actually a round red one, this is where I would change it and save. If I had dragged in say some one-on-ones which didn't have attributes at all, then I could add the pencil on those and add the attributes. You also have the shuffle option. If you don't click shuffle, all of these are going to mint in order. So you click shuffle so that they mint out of order and people don't know what they're getting. When you're happy with that, click continue. The other thing that you will notice with EVM as opposed to Solana, with EVM chain, the NFTs start at 1, not 0. Once everything's uploaded, you will be asked to create a mint page. Sign your TX. Of course, with all of the EVM chains, we don't have a set price for uploading like we do on Solana because it's dependent on gas. So it could change every time. We can't give you an accurate fee of how much it's going to cost. Once it's deployed, you will get a success message and you can click that to view your mint page. At this stage, our mint page isn't showing an awful lot. We're going to go ahead and address all of this in the next video of managing your collection. You can see that I'm due to launch tomorrow, and that's it for now. So I'll meet you in the next video of how to manage all of this.